He who has the most information wins. That is a proverb as old as time. And the most important thing about that is I think it's more prevalent now than it ever has been. And why it's so prevalent is because the way we're actually able to reach people, or the way big companies are able to reach people. Back years ago, just 15, 20, even 30 years ago, the way to reach people was maybe some TV, some radio. And they had to do a little more of a broad reach, right? They had to brush with a broad stroke because, yeah, there may have been channels that catered more to women than men, or more to the youth versus people that were a bit more mature. And that's about as targeted as you can get. However, on the internet, you could really do things based on behavior. And if you look at things, and you should test this out, go on and put a set of coffee mugs in your shopping cart, or just look at the page for coffee mugs on Amazon, and then have somebody else that you know do the same thing from their phone. A friend, maybe your mom, dad, sister, brother, somebody else that has different habits than you. And you'll see that the items that they recommend with those coffee mugs are different based on your past behavior. And it's not just past behavior with Amazon. It could be that you went to a coffee website before and ordered some illy coffee, or you went to a tea website and you ordered some teas, and you're going to get differences based on that. Maybe you'll get a steeper recommended to you, or a Cuisinart tea kettle, and they're getting coffee products recommended to them. And that's all based on behavioral targeting. Now, why is this so important to us? Well, it is because there are companies that are using the information that we work hard to gather based on their end user licensing agreements. So it's very, very critical that you keep your information safe. Now, you're promising privacy to your clients. And the thing is, some of that's being breached. Now, it's not just dramatically in your face breach. However, there are major technology providers that I've been working with, that you've been working with, and they are taking the information we use and doing one of two things with it. Either anonymizing it so they could strengthen their marketing overall, maybe not to that particular client, so it's not going directly to Bob Jones. However, all the people like Bob Jones, they're looking at the behaviors of, and therefore they could hone in their marketing, polish it, and really speak directly to that person. But in some cases, it is directly to them. They're gathering that information, they're cleaning it up, they're sanitizing it, and then they're selling it back to us because they know how to market to that client, get them out of their seat in a way that maybe we didn't know how to do, or we just failed to do, we were too lazy to do, and now they're selling it back to us. And that's an interesting phenomenon. So look at the companies that you are doing business with and make sure that you know exactly what they're doing with that